Craft along with me while I make this cute little bunny gift box on the Cricut Maker. You can find this file on svgcuts.com, and when you go there, if you look under either Spring or Easter in the Find a Design section, you will find the Bunny Hop SVG kit, and it is located in that kit, or you can buy it by itself. Okay, we've got 5 files that we're working with, and I've gone ahead and uploaded them. The first file is called Pink, and it's the feet, ears, and nose of the bunny. The second file is Bunny 2. This is going to be the body of the bunny. Third file is Bunny 1. This is going to be the head of the bunny. And then we've got the bow tie. And finally, this is the belly of the bunny, or the front, the bib. Let's get to cutting out the pieces, and then we will put it together. Okay, there's a lot of pieces on this first page. Actually, they fill up almost the entire sheet. So we're gonna fold the mat backwards and kind of pull away. But before we do that, I made looks like my cutting machine didn't cut all the way through in a couple of spots. So I'm gonna go through with my knife and just kind of cut those pieces, make sure they don't rip. And then fold your mat in half like so, and just pull the pieces off like I'm doing here, and it makes things a whole lot easier. And then you can just peel the rest of it off and put it off to the side. Okay, let's lay out our pieces. Before we get too far, I want to show you that SVG Cuts has done kind of a cool thing by adding a cutout of numbers to the bottom of each piece. So there's 8 individual sections that go together, and each one is labeled 1 through 8. So if you see here, try to get a close-up, there's a number 2. You can also take a pencil like they've done and kind of go over each number so you can see it better, but at the end you're not going to see those numbers at all because this is going to be the bottom of the box. The same goes for the sections for the top of the box. We have 8 sections, and they are labeled at the very top here, 1 through 8, or cut out rather, 1 through 8. And we are going to go ahead and glue each section together. So I'm going to grab my first piece here and just bend back these little tabs. And then you're going to prepare your glue. I like to just put some glue out on a little notepad and then use my finger to dab it on, because the little tabs are so tiny, and I want to get just enough glue on there, not too much, not too little. And then we will add them together at the bottom, and you're going to hold on to the bottom tab for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then we'll curve it around just like this. So follow along with me, and let's get started. So here I've added my glue, and I'm going to hold it in place for about maybe 10-15 seconds. And then we're going to go ahead and try to curve it around to the top without losing the bottom portion of glue. So we'll curve it around. And yep, I'm losing the bottom, so try to hold on to that for another couple seconds. Curve it around to the top, and no, that's not going to work. I'm still losing the bottom, so I'll hold it at the top. Let's see if we can attach it that way. And then looks like I'm going to need to add a little bit more glue to the bottom and reattach. So we'll put that back together, make sure the edges are aligned, and then try to work our way up to the top again. And this is what I am referring to when I'm talking about it takes a little bit of patience to get this done, but once you get the hang of it, it goes a little bit faster. So we'll hold on to that for a couple more seconds. I'm using my left hand underneath to try to get those tabs to glue a little bit better to the edge. And then we'll just work our way up to the top very slowly. And I think we've got that one just about done. All right, let's speed it up and we will see you for the next section. And the top of our bunny is complete. Moving on to the bottom half of our bunny, we're going to grab each section and fold the bottom half over. And then the top half is going to be folded forward. And we're going to attach these just like we did the top part of the bunny. So I will go through these kind of quickly and we'll see you at the end. And we're done. Let's turn it over and add the final bottom piece to close it all up. Next is the 2 sets of bunny ears. So there's 4 ears altogether, front and back for each. And we're gonna go ahead and glue each one together. But before you do that, you're gonna push back these little tabs and then go ahead and glue the top portion only. Keep the tabs from getting any glue on them because we're gonna insert those into the slits on the top of the bunny, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Oh, don't forget to add the inner ear portion for your bunnies. I've gone ahead and cut out some green glitter cardstock for the inside ears and also for the feet. We'll see that later. But yeah, go ahead and pop those inside ear pieces on right on the front. Here I'm trying to tilt the ear and start at the top of the slit and try to wedge it in that way and then kind of pull it down, and I find that's the best way to try to get them in there. So just take your time and be patient. Okay, once you've got it in there, we're going to flip it over, and now we're going to separate the tabs on either side. And I'm going to grab one of my little tools. It might be easier if you have a tool like this, or maybe a needle or something like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the tabs on either side, and then I'm going to grab some glue and gently put it underneath the tabs, and then try to kind of smooth those tabs down onto the surface. So make sure your ear doesn't pop out, so you might have to hold it on the bottom with the other hand. And once you've got that down, just go ahead and push those tabs to either side. Add some more glue if you have to, and then it's just a matter of smoothing them out. And then we've got a little piece that will cover up those tabs and to hold them in place. And that will be our next step. And then we'll be repeating that process again with the right ear. I have already gone ahead and glued the glitter cardstock onto the feet and added the belly of the bunny. And we are going to go ahead and work on the bow tie. So here is the bow tie, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of curve one end with my finger just to kind of give it a curve and a shape, and then curve the other end the same way. And then the two little tabs on the back are going to glue to the center of the bow tie. And you might want to use a pen to make your curve a little bit more prominent, like I've done right here. I'm just kind of roll it back and forth there, and then go ahead and do the other side as well. And then the key is to fold those tabs, put a little bit of glue on the underneath part of the tabs, and then make them meet in the middle. And then we'll hold that glue for a couple seconds, and then we'll add the rest of the tie. And we've got two more pieces to add to the bow. It's a little decorative part that will attach to the back, and then we've got a little tie that's cut out that we will wrap around both pieces and glue, and then it'll attach right to the front, just like that. And we're just about done. I'm going to go ahead and add the feet on, and because I added glitter cardstock, it's made the feet a little stiff, so I'm kind of bending them so they kind of curve around the bottom of the box. Now we'll just go ahead and pop some glue on those and hold them in place for a couple seconds, and we're just about finished. Okay, we're down to our last two cutouts. These are the arms for the left and the right. They're already scored, so you're going to fold them in half at the top, and then there's a little score mark in the middle. You're going to fold that as well, and then bend that top piece, and then it will, the open end will face to the back. So when I bend it here, you'll see what I mean. You're going to bend it like that, and then attach it on the side with some glue. Right there, and there's our little arm, and we'll do that on both sides, and we're just about finished. I really do think this bunny looks absolutely perfect without anything on its face. But I went ahead and added some googly eyes anyways. I found a couple different sizes and played around, and found the perfect size for its face. I think it adds a lot of character to it. And oops, I almost forgot. I almost forgot the nose. So I did go ahead and cut that out of glitter cardstock. And so don't forget to add your nose if you want to. And there we are, all complete. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some googly eyes to the bunny in blue in the back there. And we will be complete with our project. And I hope you all enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next Cricut video. Thanks for watching.